Hey everybody, not your mother's CIA agent here, and welcome to Resident Evil 4, aka one of the best Resident Evil games on the planet, and I'll hear no different. Uh, I kind of just wanted to play this randomly. For some reason, I just had like an inkling to play this. I also wanted to play this for Halloween, but that just kind of slipped away from me like 7 days after. So, you know what? I decided, why not anyway? I like this game. I wanted to play it, so why not?
Resident Evil 4.
"1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez, who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Okay, after a million years of exposition, finally getting into the game. I've played this game quite a bit from my time as a kid. I actually played this originally when it came out on the GameCube. And, this game kind of still holds up. The PS4 version actually doesn't look too bad. It still has some of that older game vibe, but it has like a new coat of sheen on it. Looks a lot smoother. A few high-res graphics here and there. It doesn't look too awful. Now, you can actually go back and talk to these guys again.
Forget your makeup or something?
Now, these guys, I always wish I could shoot them. I don't think I can shoot them, though.
No estés odiando. Get this over with, will you?
Yeah, I always wish I could shoot those guys. Actually, I think we could try to leave and they'll talk to us again.
Not that way, cowboy.
Yeah. So that happens. I do like the motion in Resident Evil 4. Now, like I said, this is my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. The best Resident Evil game of all time, in my opinion. And, I'm going to be showing a couple little tricks, tips, things like that you can use to make your game time a little bit easier. Just trying to get a hang of the inventory controls here. Now, crows, if you see a crow, you got to shoot it. Crows always carry money for some reason. I don't know why, but crows will always carry money. Some crows, I think, have, like, yeah, right there, a spinal. Spinals are treasure that you can actually sell later on. And little things like that will add up over time. You can actually, I used to rack up like tons of spinals. I remember one time I actually played through the game and I never sold a single spinal until after I beat the game. I had tons of them. There's a few things you can do in the game to make this a little bit easier, but I'll get to, you know, the little tricks and tips as they make themselves apparent.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Sir? Sir, I said freeze. Lethal force authorized. In the face. Roundhouse. To the body. To the dome skis. Oh, too bad. Too bad. And then this happens.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Whatever measures necessary, huh? You know what that means? I get to murder everybody. Now, around this cabin, you'll actually see little stuff like this. Looks like they've killed a lot of people. Hope Ashley's okay. Yeah, around the game, well, not exactly around this cabin, but in the game, you'll see little stuff like that you can actually check, and it'll give you little flavor text. Nothing really too, like, of note or, like, useful. Some stuff is useful, some stuff isn't, but it's, you know, flavor text nonetheless. Now, oh, I knew it. I knew I was going to get hit by that that stupid villager. Okay, so of course we have our enemies for this game, the villagers. Oh god. I'm trying to headshot them. Headshotting them is way too difficult. But because I'm trash. But there we go. Now headshotting them is actually pretty easy, or not easy, but it's useful for conserving ammo. When you headshot them, you actually get them in a little bit of a stun animation. Getting them in that stun allows you to go for the roundhouse. I believe there's other motions that you can go for, but I think that's like a mercenaries mode type of thing. I'm not sure, but right here, if we can look down and see that these guys clearly didn't make it.
Oh, no.
Well, there goes my ride. See, that's what those guys get for peeing in the woods. You don't pee in the woods. You never pee in the woods. That's like rule number 1 of every horror movie ever made. You never take a piss in the woods. Like, you don't know what's there. Alright? El Chupacabra can run up to you and snatch your meat off. It's never too what's the word I'm looking for? Just don't pee in the woods, alright? Just don't. Now, off in the distance, you could probably hear some whimpering. We're going to check up on that in a minute. Right here, we have some crows again. Now, with getting bunches of crows, or at least more than one crow, sometimes you can pick them off if you're using something like a handgun. But also, you can use things like grenades. Using grenades is a... Oh, see? Like we have here. Using grenades is a great way to get tons of crows at one time. Here we have this this little doggy here. Let's help him out, shall we? Now, helping out Fido here will actually come back into play later on. Also, traps. Gotta be careful of traps. There's tons throughout the game. Well, not tons throughout the game, but there are places where there are traps. Like here, we have bomb traps. Bomb traps are a little different from bear traps. Bomb traps do a lot more damage than bear traps, so you can actually target the wire, but it's actually easier to target the dynamite on the side. Just shoot it, blow it up, and then you can get past. There's actually, if you were to go in the middle of those trees, there's actually bear traps right there, so sometimes I just blow up the dynamite just to make it easier. Roundhouse kick to the face, and boom. I believe there's also another kick animation. If you shoot them in the knee and they go down on one knee, you can kick them in the face, and then you can drop them that way. Is there a woman in here? No, there's not. Okay, I'm thinking of later on down the path. Grab some money. They're actually called pesetas, I believe. Also, I love, oh my god, the inventory system. The inventory system is so good in this game. So good. So, we can actually combine items really easily in this game. Really easily. As well as turning items and stuff like that. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this inventory. Look at this. Look at this inventory. There's never going to be inventory like this again in Resident Evil, man. I feel like it's a missed opportunity. I really wish they could have brought that back in some sort of future installment. Again, get some flavor text right here. Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fast. Yeah, this village, in case you didn't know, pretty dangerous. Not exactly the friendliest locals here. Oh god, there we go. Too many bullets. Too many bullets, thank you. Kick this dude in the back. I said kick him in the... Wow, I said kick him in the back. See, this is what happens when I record. This only happens when I record, I swear. Because otherwise I would not have gotten hit right there. I think I'm very low on ammo, actually. I think I'm very low on ammo. Oh no, I have 16 bullets. That's like fine, I guess. I'm just gonna heal up just as a precaution. Now, as far as your health bar goes, your health bar is really interesting. So when you heal up, right, and you heal up with red herbs, it actually increases max health. So it's always important to find red herbs. If you mix, I think it only increases if you mix red, green, and yellow herbs. If you mix them all three together and use them, they increase max health. But red, green, and yellow herbs, they also make maximum healing items. So I would suggest not using them too much. There's something that you want to use sparingly, not really all the time. I'd say keep like random items like eggs, fish, stuff like that. Keep that on you and you'll heal up just fine. Because they work just as well as herbs. Sometimes even better.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
And what I'm not about to do is read this book because it's not important right now. Anyway, going on to this little area right here. As we can see, this is the village. Now we're finally in the village. Finally, we can take a look around, see exactly what's going down. As you can see, they actually, I think, captured... I'm not sure if this is one of the cops that were in the van with Leon, or if this is some other cop. I'm assuming it maybe they... No, they couldn't have captured one of them because the truck went over the edge along with the van. So I'm assuming this is a different cop? I don't know. Either way, they're killing people. Okay, so when we get to this village, the first thing you want to do is book it to that house right there. House, open door, just run. Just do not stop running. It'll activate a cutscene. Do not fight any of these people. Or at least until you get in the house, right? Get in the house, cutscene activates.
No dejes que se escape. Vayan por detrás.
Who are these people?
Bloqueen el paso.
What are they planning? Chainsaw. Shit.
Te voy a matar.
Son of a...
I love how tense Resident Evil 4 can get sometimes. Okay, so first things first. Grab the shotgun. Break this open. Grab the grenade. Grab the money. Grab the shotgun shells. Thing you want to do next, get out of this house as soon as possible. You do not want to fight that chainsaw guy at close quarters. You want to get away from him as soon as possible, right? Make sure that you can see him. That he doesn't sneak up on you. Because sometimes he likes to sneak up. He's like a little rat. Okay, so, oh my god, really? Okay, jump down. Because that sort of backfired on me a little bit. So, what you want to do is kind of get all of them in a bunch. I pressed triangle again. I have such a bad habit of doing that. So what you want to do is kind of get them in a bunch and toss grenades, right? The first thing you want to do is get rid of the chainsaw guy. He's the first target you want to get rid of. If you don't get rid of him, he'll never stop chasing you. And he's like one of the stronger earlier enemies that you can face off in the game. So grab a grenade, toss. It'll blow up. He drops. A lot of enemies will drop as well. Okay, so that cutscene means that you're about halfway through the horde, but now more people are about to show up. So the chainsaw guy, he's not dead. One grenade's not going to be enough to kill him. Oh, gold eggs. Gold eggs are great to sell. Oh, God. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. First aid spray. Gold eggs are great to sell. They're also something you can eat. They're max healing items, I believe. So you can either hang on to them or, you know, use them at your discretion. Whatever. Oh, God. This is tense. Okay. Okay, hold on. Grenade! Blow them up. Thank you. Like I said, you can get rid of the rabble, right? But the chainsaw guy has to go down first. You can always tell when he's dead, because when he's dead, the chainsaw doesn't go off anymore. So that's a good way to know that you've killed him. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's behind me. He's behind me. He's behind me. Okay, so you stop that. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face. There we go. Reload. Okay, so like I said, you don't want the chainsaw guy to get too close to you, because the chainsaw, as you probably would guess, is instant kill. This is not Resident Evil 5 where you can survive chainsaws for some reason. This game, It's instant. Dude, that guy doesn't die either. Like, there we go. Finally. And he drops gold bars. About 1,000 pesetas, I believe is what they're worth. I may also be pronouncing that wrong. I'm not even sure what language that is. So, pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. But, you get the money. You get the point. Chainsaw guy dies first, right? He always dies first. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, come on. These guys are annoying. They're like rodents. Really dangerous rodents. Now, these guys, they don't run too fast, but you always gotta be careful of where they are. A lot of times they can, like, pop up on you or sneak up around corners, and then they'll hit you with their sickles or their axes or something, and it really hurts. Some of those things they toss at you actually do quite a bit of damage. Now, we're going to be exploring the village once everyone's dead. You'll know when everyone's dead when the cutscene plays. I think you can actually just, like, survive them, I think. I may be wrong about that. I think you have to kill a certain number of them in order for the cutscene to activate. There we go.
La campana.
Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos.
Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Okay, so as we can see, people are fighting like they're possessed, like they're not themselves. We'll find out more about what's going on in the village, and I guess in the game proper later. But for now, we're just going to explore the rest of this village, pick up the rest of these goodies, and yeah, I'll call it a video right there. Now, there's a lot of stuff you can find in the village. A lot of stuff. A lot of healing items, grenades, stuff like that. Like, as you can see, I believe I have, like, 2 red herbs right now. A green herb and a red herb, which will be good for a max healing item later. You can find if you can find a yellow herb, which will probably do that in a little bit, it'll lead to a max heal as well as a... Oh, here we go. Max heal as well as a health increase. So that's very nice. Another red herb right here. They just give out the herbs early on in the game, man. Like, early on, they'll just throw healing items at you left and right, man. There's almost like no end to them in sight. Kick in the dough. Kick in the dough, wave the fofo, and then, you know, my fofo, make sure all your kids don't grow. But go into this house, break open these barrels, get some money, get some pesetas, some beautiful pesetas. I believe, did I forget anything up here? I don't think I did. Does this picture move? No. Definitely the type I don't get along with. Yeah, this is their Lord and Savior, Lord Sattler. We're going to be seeing him later on as well. Not the nicest guy on the block. Let's put it that way. Not the sweetest guy in the town right there. Definitely one of the more dangerous people that you're going to come across. This is also another house that you can barricade. This is probably where I would recommend you go to block off the enemies. You can have them horde in right here through this door, and the way the blocking works, or at least on the door, they'll break the door before they break the barricade. So if you barricade the door with the dresser, they'll break the door first, and then you can just shoot them from behind the dresser, You can just shoot them from the safety of the dresser. It's like, it's genius. I'm surprised I'm surprised I didn't do it, but I wasn't really thinking about it in the moment. But yeah, that's like a really good way to barricade off enemies and then just pick them off one by one. Super easy, makes getting through here a breeze for beginners. It's a very good strat, I would say. Pick up a flash grenade. Flash grenades. Definitely going to be your best friend later on in the game. You're going to be, later on, spoilers, we're going to be coming back to the village. When that happens and night falls, we're going to need all the flash grenades we can find, because it's going to get hairy. Not going to lie. It's going to get pretty hairy. Hairier than the back on Chewbacca. But, yeah, it's going to get pretty nasty. Up here, we can grab some shotgun shells. Gonna reload real quick. Now, these will be the couple locations we're gonna be exploring last before I end the video. Break this open. It says PTAS, but it's I believe it's pesetas. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong because I don't speak the language. All right, I'm not a linguist. I'm not someone who knows about stuff. All right. Alright, and this is a alert order. These are the files that we can find out throughout the game. Recently, there's been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the United States government is involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. Chief Bitores Mendez. That's a name we're going to get well acquainted with later on. But I think that's all the time we have for this video. So, if you made it to the end, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. With all that being said, I'll see you guys later.